Hi everyone, my name is Marissa Furman, and today I'm going to be talking about some learning theories. The two I'll be focusing on are cognitive development theory and zone of proximal development. I'm going to start with the cognitive development theory. Some key terms in this area would be schemas, which is building blocks of knowledge, and it's basically just a way to organize knowledge. Equilibrium, which is the process of new information being balanced with existing knowledge. That's here. Next will be assimilation, the development of understanding information and ideas. We also have accommodations, which is adapting to one's schemas. I'm going to go down here and start talking about Piaget. Piaget suggests that children move through 4 different stages of mental development. Those stages are sensory motor, pre-operational, concrete operational, and formal operational. The sensory motor stage is birth to age 2, and this is where they um, start to gain a knowledge of object permanence. So they'll start to recognize that an object still exists even if it's hidden. The pre-operational stage is 2 to 7 years, and this is the ability to make one thing, like a word or an object, stand for something other than itself. So thinking symbolically, basically. Concrete operational stage is ages 7 to 11 years. And with this one, Piaget considers this a major turning point in the child's cognitive development because it marks the beginning of logical thought. Next, we have formal operational, which is 11 years and up. And this is where intelligence manifests into higher thinking, basically like abstract thinking and developing hypotheses. We also have discovery learning, which is where children learn best through doing and actively exploring. I'm going to go back up to zone of proximal development. This was by Vygotsky. The zone of proximal development is a more knowledgeable person can enhance a student's learning by guiding them through a task slightly above their ability level. So they're there for support. Cultural tools is what I'm going to be focusing on next. And this is types of assistance that a culture has to help the process of learners. So for some of the examples would be, in the United States, we have a lot of technology, whereas they don't have so much of that in third world countries. Scaffolding, this is where Vygotsky never actually used this term in his writing, but it did come up from someone else. And once the student, with the benefit of support, masters the task, the support can then be moved, and the student will then be able to complete the task on their own. So he didn't come up with the actual term, but this is what his definition of it was, of the meaning. And last, we have the line of natural regression. And this is where the learner will understand the information better than they would have on their own. So with all this additional support. Thank you.